Today, as we reflect on becoming aware of the world's need for Jesus, I want us to begin with a simple but important question. What do we have as believers in Christ? Jesus says in Mark 8:36, "What good is it for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul?" The world around us may look like it has everything: success, freedom, comfort, opportunities, and even good intentions. Many people are busy building their lives, chasing goals, trying to find meaning. But Jesus reminds us that none of these things on their own can save the soul or bring true and lasting life. As believers, we have something far greater. We have Jesus. We have the forgiveness of sin, new life, a living hope, and a restored relationship with God. We have the assurance that we are known, loved, and held by Him. This is not something we earned or achieved. It is a gift of grace freely given to us. When we truly grasp this, it grounds us in humility and gratitude. It reminds us that we are not better than others, just deeply blessed. And it also helps us realize that many people around us, our friends, colleagues, relatives, and acquaintances, are still searching for what we already found. They may not always be able to name it, but often a longing for meaning, peace, and hope that only Christ can truly fulfill. This became very real for me during my season when I was in Thailand doing a short-term missions in 2024. Spending time in the field and being away from home helped slow me down and create space to reflect, and reminded me afresh of what I have in Christ. At the same time, God began to place a bigger burden in my heart for some of my close friends back home who are not believers. I found myself thinking about them more often during quiet moments, in prayer, and even in the midst of ministry. It felt like God was gently reminding me that what I found in Him is not meant to be kept to myself. It wasn't a burden of pressure or guilt, but one of love and care, a desire that my friends will also come to know the hope, life, and freedom that is found in Christ. So how should this awareness shape the way we see pre-believers? In Matthew 9:36, we are told that when Jesus saw the crowds, He had compassion on them because they were harassed, helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. Jesus didn't judge them from a distance or avoid people who were different from Him. He drew near. He ate with sinners, He spoke with outsiders, and loved people where they were, without compromising the truth. If we are honest, it's easy for us to judge, to build walls, or to stay within our comfortable Christian circles. Sometimes we keep our distance because it feels safer or easier. But Jesus calls us to a different posture, to see people with compassion, not condemnation, and move towards them in love. To end off, we can reflect on these following questions. 1, when we see non-Christians, do we see people to avoid or people to love? And 2, do we keep our distance or shall we reach out the way that Jesus did?